We are back again with another video today because WWE 2K has released one of the biggest patch updates for WWE 2K25, which is patch 1.07. Now, we got the notes to follow as well, so let's just go ahead and read into them. So, for general, it says stability and performance improvements. Now, as we all know, every time we get a patch update for these WWE 2K games, that is one of the key things that they always focus on, so that is huge right there. Now, when it comes to championships, it says added the new NXT championship as well as the NXT women's championship. So both the men's and women's updated NXT championships are now in the game. Now, when it comes to camera, it says address reported concerns of the Money in the Bank briefcase clipping and creations. It also says address reported concerns of the camera cut presentation option not updating in AI versus AI matches. We also got adjusted Hell in a Cell roof transparency to make it more opaque, which means to make it less see-through. We also got address reported concerns of the camera losing the target in a multiplayer brawl within the WWE archive and NXT parking lot environments and when a superstar exited the ring during an underground match. We also got address reported concerns of the camera not focusing on the AI winner after a human player was eliminated from a Royal Rumble. We got improved camera tracking, angles, and targeting. We also got address reported concerns of superstars disappearing at the end of brawls. We got address reported concerns related to replays, highlight reels for the following, which is back tattoos, spectator camera UI, drag attacks against car hoods, and closing of the casket in a casket match now display correctly in replays. We got battle royal highlights now span the entire match. All participants show up correctly in elimination chamber match highlights, and pan rope breaks capture properly for highlights. Now, when it comes to create, it says address reported concerns where the manual camera would not engage in create an arena and create a superstar during part and image customization, as well as stability improvements for all modes. Now, when it comes to creating an arena, we got address reported concerns of the revert dialogue not appearing when canceling from Arena Lightning. We also got address reported concerns of the thumbnails being incorrect for templates and saves, as well as address reported concerns where the commentary team would not appear when announcer tables are present. We also got address reported concerns where previously applied images were not removable if parts were switched to one less customizable sections. We also got address reported concerns where images placed on the barricade corner could not be moved left or right, as well as address reported concerns where text for sub parts and the announcer table were incorrect. We also got address reported concerns where the inner leg ring post could not be individually customized, as well as address reported concerns where covers and bases for announcer tables could not be individually customized, as well as address reported concerns of venue feature blocking the ring mat, which means now the venue feature will turn off when in ring menu and return to previous settings when exiting the ring menu. We also got added the ability to toggle venue features from all screens, as well as address reported concerns of the lighting rig being hidden based on user venue features preferences, as well as updated the objective highlight blinker for better visibility. Now, when it comes to create a superstar, it says address reported concerns of not being able to reorder image customizations. When it comes to the environments, it says edit the Saturday Night Main Event Arena, which as you guys can see right here, it is now in the game. So if you download the one for community creations, you can go ahead and delete that one. Now, when it comes to improvements, it says improvements to players in camera collision with objects in multiple arenas, and updates to multiple superstar trons. Now, one superstar that I did see have an update to her trons is B-Fab. Now, there are more superstars because they did say superstar trons, and if I do see more of those, I will keep you guys updated on that. I will also probably make another video talking about hidden things that I might have missed in this huge patch update. But anyways, for my GM, it says brand updates, added women mid-card championships for Raw, SmackDown, and NXT brands. So if you do play my GM, there you go. The women's mid-card championships are now added into it. It also says brands with new mid-card belts have had their popularity bonuses reduced for balancing against other brands. It also says updated NXT belt visuals. NXT brand now receives 2 copies of their power card per season, and roster tuning, stat updates for various superstars, game tuning, tuning for fan retention and cash gain across the game. Fan retention rate now increases from season to season up to a max of 99%. It also says reduce the arena capacity for the largest arena from 50k to 45k. PLE victory bonuses has been tuned and reduced from 10k fans to 5k fans. Tuning updates to seasonal challenges, as well as reduce the maximum amount of fans a charity promo can grant. Now for emails, it says new email interactions, email tuning so that some emails appear more often, tutorial updates, better clarity of PLE fans, and cash game. These tutorials can be activated on post-shows breakdown. Now other updates is general stability updates and improvements. So it says available managers like CM Punk now appear in custom draft games if unselected as a manager and if fewer than 30 stars are removed from the active roster category. It also says WrestleMania now requires all brands on all difficulties to book 2 mid-card matches during week 25. And when it comes to the graphics, it says general stability improvements, address reported concerns of body bruising not appearing on superstar alternate attires. It also says address reported concerns of face photo image positions resetting when selecting the image after making modifications to it. It also says address reported concerns of Xbox One and PS4 where images placed in custom arenas will display gaps and move improperly during matches. Now when it comes to the My Faction mode, it says updated displays for packed contents within different play modes as well as updated empty images. General stability as well. Now when it comes to My Rise, it says general stability and improvements. And when it comes to universe mode, it says for the calendar, they added the Saturday night's main event to the universe mode calendar as a PLE template, as well as active show will no longer be automatically simulated when deleting simulated shows. It also says address reported concerns with show deletion from the calendar and improve general stability and functionality. For UI, it says address reported concerns of divisions not being editable on a custom show. Managers can now be selected when editing a match even if they are not on that show. It also says address reported concerns of changes being reset in the participant menu, also resetting changes for all shows. Championships will now be properly vacated when removing champion superstar from a show. It also says address reported concerns of Judgment Day R-Truth being used even with R-Truth Judgment Day locked. Money in the Bank cash-in sliders will now properly reset default when resetting universe. We also got an updated Ridge Hollow name plate. For matchmaking, it says tune logic for how many managers are assigned during a show matchmaking. Tag team matches will be prioritized when you select a member of a tag team in superstar mode. Address reported concerns of 2-day Royal Rumble PLEs causing a third Royal Rumble match to appear. We also got address reported concerns surrounding intergender matchmaking and generating title shots. We also got address reported concerns with tournaments, including the inability to add custom superstars to a tournament PLE. For rivalries and cutscenes, it says added ability to set up rivalry actions on PLEs. Now that is a huge one right there, so I'm going to stop for a minute and let you guys know you can now go ahead and add, rivalries on PLEs. Now that is a major W because I know a lot of people always wanted to, add in some sort of rivalry action when it comes to a PLE show so you can get the visuals and all of that type of stuff. So now with this patch update, you can go ahead and do that. Now it says address reported concerns surrounding Money in the Bank assignments, targets, rivalry actions, and entrances. We also got updated referee attire and rivalry actions. We also got address reported concerns of some rivalry actions being locked to male superstars only in cutscenes. We also got address reported concerns of rivalry outcomes and momentum not being applied, as well as adjusted UI when setting up and displaying rivalries. We also got address reported concerns with promo cutscenes showing their base match correctly. The win match in 5 minutes promo will now show a timer in the next match. For gameplay, it says address reported concerns of run-in and paparazzi payback not functioning in universe. Address reported concerns of manager attire appearing as a ring attire. We also got additional improvements around the Bloodline rules match, alternate attires usage, and custom match rules applying correctly. We got address reported concerns with a rope break automatically happening in an underground matches. For others, we got enable payback for My Rise 2K25 and WrestleMania 31 day and night arenas for create a show in universe. You can enable win-loss tracking for all superstars in universe, address reported concerns with championship stats, made various adjustments to initial universe mode roster and setups. Now that was a lot to read when it comes to these patch notes in WWE 2K25. Now let's just go ahead and do a little quick summary of everything that I may have missed that I am now seeing on X, since I was just reading these patch notes off to you guys. So first off, we already said this one earlier, and that is that B-Fab has her own Trons since we got this patch update. So if you are a fan of B-Fab, she has her own Trons in the game, so that is major for you. Now also, when it comes to D-Generation X, it seems that they have all of their Trons now in the game since we got this patch 1.07. So like I said, if you are a fan of D-Generation X, they have their Trons in the game now, so that is also a major W. And there probably are more Trons, but so far those are the only two that I see right now. Now, when it comes to creations, I know a lot of people had a huge issue prior to this patch about the creation suite. It seems that the 2 mapping options for the boots and kick pads are now back. So if you like to create and do a lot of things in the creation suite, you can go ahead and do so with those options that are now in the game since we got this patch 1.07. Now, custom renders can now be removed. Yes, I said it. You can now remove custom renders since we got this patch 1.07. Also, status did say that face tattoos can now be removed in the patch 1.07 as well. And it seems like this was a huge issue for creators and all of that. And this is also great because this means that we are going to just get more creations from a lot of great content creators out there. Also, Jetta Parker body type was updated in the game, and this is how it looked right here at first to how it looks now. So you already know, I'm not going to make too much of a judgment on that, but you guys can see the difference. And come on, I know you guys can go ahead and see the difference. Now, one more thing I do want to show you guys that I'm probably going to show. If I don't show it, it's because I can't really show it, but I'm going to show it if I feel like I'm just going to show it. And that is that in this files, what's the status did find that they did bring in Mark Henry. Now, he did say this is a placeholder, not the complete model, and could look different in the official release. But didn't I tell you guys we was gonna get that Hall of Pain Mark Henry in the game, which was my favorite version growing up and watching him. So yo, this is the 2011 version of Mark Henry, if I'm not mistaken, and I think they did a great job on the face, the model, the body type, and all of that. But yo, that is all so far that I did find in this patch 1.07 updates. There's most likely a lot of things that I missed that I will be covering for you guys tomorrow or in the upcoming next video. So be on the lookout for that. But yo, it's me, Blitz Action here, keep you guys posted on a lot of WWE 2K25 news, rumors, leaks, DLCs, as well as updates. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button for me. Also subscribe to the channel as well because it does help out with the channel a lot. But anyways, Blitz Action here, signing off, y'all. Peace. Well, I thought it was going to be peace, but I just seen that American Made got their 4-man entrance finally in the game. Like I said, 2K is cooking with this patch update, and I already know I am missing a bunch of things when it comes to like a lot of things that they added into this game. Like I said, I will do a video on that, and I probably will either upload it later today or early in the morning tomorrow. So just be on the lookout for that. But officially this time, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and head out. So y'all, peace.